What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy Young. I'm coming at you with a quick and dirty Friday freestyle. I got a story to share. I got a life-changing, love-changing tip for you to take with you, for you to implement and practice in your everyday life. This alone, if you just do this for like a week straight, your life will be different. Your love life will be different. Things will just be different, okay? So stay with me. A few weeks ago, I was out to dinner with my wonderful bestie gal pal in the whole wide world. She knows who she is. We were having dinner together because we always do this thing around the holidays and New Year's. She lives in New York, so we don't get to see each other all that often, where we like to have some quality time together. We schedule like a New Year's spa day. We get to just, like go out to dinner and talk and have a sleepover and just have girl time. And it's incredibly important and like nourishing. Female friendship to me is like so sacred and important. So we were out to dinner together, and the meal is happening, and both of us were kind of just noticing that the waiter, our cute male waiter, was awfully lingery around our table. Like he was like refilling the water glass when there was like, like an inch and a half at the top. And he was like coming over just checking like, oh yeah, everything's good. And we're like, yeah, everything's good. Just like it was good 5 bites ago, last time you came over. And he walks away at one point, and I looked at her and I was like, he's like, are you feeling something like between? And she was just like, I don't know, is there something? And I was like, there's totes something. He was being very kind of like sweet, cute, flirty, chatty, mostly in her directions. I was like, get it, girl. And we get to the end of the meal, right? We thank him for being such a wonderful server. We pay the check, and my friend looks at me and she goes, should I leave my number? Can you relate to that feeling? Have you ever had that moment of being like, should I leave my number for this person? Like, did we think we had a thing? It's like, it's a very, Alexa, stop. Sorry, I had to talk to Alexa really. Alexa, stop. How rude. Where was I? Yeah, it's a very vulnerable moment to consider. Like, I think maybe there's something between me and this person. I kind of want to just like give them my number or ask for their number, but I'm also like scared. So she asks me, which she should know how I'm going to respond. I mean, she knows me, right? And I responded with a question. So it's a question that I ask a lot of people. If you've been in my Swipe Like a Boss workshop, this will not be unfamiliar to you. I just looked at her and I said, well, what would you normally do? Like, what would you usually do? And she immediately goes, ugh, I forgot that you're like that, and I forgot that you think about things that way. And what she means is that I have a singular motto in my life, right? Which is simply, it's 2 words. It's just stretch yourself. Stretch yourself. Meaning, in this life, it is so easy to just get caught in like repetitive habits, routines, and ruts. I actually believe that we're sort of designed, we're kind of like habitual creatures, right? So if you're just not paying attention and you're not working against it, you will find yourself in these repetitive habitual routines and ruts that may or may not be serving you, right? And in this example, right, 90% of the time, my friend might have a thought like, should I leave my number, and then just dismiss it, right? And that's what she said. I asked the question and she said, well, normally I wouldn't do it. And I went, okay, girl, well, you wanna stretch yourself? Meaning, fucking just leave your number. Whatever you would normally do, just go ahead, and for the sake of shits and giggles and YOLO, just employ the opposite. Whatever you would normally not do, why not conduct a really crazy experiment and just do it? And just celebrate it and just lean into it, if only for the sake of stretching yourself and getting out of your own rut, and getting out of your own way and exploring a new avenue and possibility. There are people who live their lives and achieve tremendous amounts of success and happiness and fulfillment. And I would argue that one of the things that sets those people apart collectively, because there's a lot of differences between different versions of success and fulfillment, those people tend to be really, really good at stretching themselves and realizing, I'm so used to doing things this specific way. What if I did them that way? I'm so good at living my life in this one lane. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to get good at stretching myself and sometimes moving into this other lane. We really sell ourselves short when we automatically dismiss these ideas or these impulses or these instincts to just do things a different way, maybe just for the heck of it. And then we lie and tell ourselves something that sounds like, well, I'm just not that type of person. I just wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't leave my number for a waiter. Well, maybe you should test out being that kind of person, you know? Maybe you should just put your foot in that water. Put your foot in that water? I don't think that that's a thing. Dip your toe in that pond? Okay, I wasn't totally off. And just see how it feels. And then yeah, celebrate stretching yourself. So she fucking did. My BAMF bestie left her number for the dude and we walked out and she goes, well, now I'm thinking about like, what if he doesn't call me? And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. We are not in the business of outcome dependency, homie. We don't do stuff to produce these certain specific results in our lives. We do stuff because the act of doing stuff feels epic and challenging and exciting and exquisite and life-giving. So if I had 2 words to share with you, right, to put into practice, if you only did this, yes, it would change. It could be and would be a total game changer in your life, no matter where you employed it. Whatever you would normally do, practice doing the opposite. Just stretch yourself. Alexa, I'm gonna need you to stop. This video needs to be done, clearly. I have to go chat with my digital roommate for a moment. I apologize that she has been so interrupty, but please take this and run with it and play with it. And celebrate anytime that you get out of your own way, anytime that you take the counteraction, anytime you feel the fear and you go for it, or you just decide, fuck it, you know, like why not try? The action, the effort, the intention, the doing of it, that's what we celebrate. Who cares about the results? If you keep showing up that way consistently, the results will become self-evident to you. But the important thing is just showing up. That's the important thing, in making the choice and aligning yourself with it. What do you have to lose? Life is very, very fucking short. It's very short. Leave your number for people. It ain't no thing. Okay, this was super fun. And I hope that, yeah, this video finds you so well. If you wanna check in with me on the regs via YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel. You know how the internet works. You can also go to amyyoungcoaching.com. The link is down in the description box if you want to sign up to be on my email list. You'll get updates and things as they come out. I have a lot of cool offerings and programs and things that I'm gonna be sharing very soon. So get in on that. And yeah, otherwise, man, I just hope that you're having a great day, night, weekend, wherever you are. Thanks for visiting with me. And until next time, stretch yourself and I'll see you.